Welcome Monday. Although you might not be taking this class on a Monday, but it is a beautiful sunny day. So we'll get some interruptions from Henry in the background, maybe. But let's try to do some yoga. Starting off in a tabletop pose. I'll recenter this a little bit. There we go. And let's inhale, gazing up. And exhale, rounding the spine, looking at the navel. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, rounding. Taking the right leg between your hands. We'll just start off with a low lunge, bringing the arms up overhead, stretching into that left hip flexor. And the palms can come down, straightening that right leg, sinking back towards the heel. Let me take your sweatshirt off. Sure. Bending the right knee, tucking the left toes under, coming to a downward facing dog, pedaling the legs out. Now you're going to bring the left foot between your hands, right knee comes down, hands up towards the sky. And the palms come down, straightening the left leg, sinking back towards the heel. Bending the knee, tucking the right toes, coming to a downward facing dog. You pedal the legs out. And inhale, you'll come forward into a plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, chin down to the mat. Inhale to a baby cobra. Exhale to a wide-legged child's pose. Stretching those arms out in front, feeling a stretch underneath the armpit. Slowly coming back into your tabletop position. Inhaling as you gaze up at the sky. And exhale, coming into your downward facing dog, pedaling the legs out again here. And on an inhale, bending the knees, gazing forward. Exhale, walking your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway up, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale as the arms come all the way up overhead, and exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, coming back to your plank pose. Inhaling in plank. Exhale, chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to upward dog or baby cobra. And exhale back to a downward facing dog. Inhaling as you bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walking or hopping, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale as the arms come all the way up overhead. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, sitting into your chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, option to jump back into your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale as the right leg comes up. Exhale, right foot between the hands, left heel down, warrior one. Hands come down, right leg comes back to a plank. Inhaling in plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, left foot between the hands, warrior one. Inhaling here, and exhale, coming down, coming to a plank pose. Inhaling in plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale as you bend your knees, gazing forward. Exhale, walking or hopping, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, folding forward. Inhale, sitting back into your chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Uttanasana. Inhale into chair pose, Utkatasana. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. The right leg comes up on an inhale. Exhale, the right foot between your hands, warrior one. Hands interlace at the base of the spine. Taking a slight back bend here as you fold into your humble warrior. Slowly coming back up, arms up overhead, and exhale, opening to a warrior two. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, taking extended side angle. Inhale, reverse the warrior. And exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. Right leg comes up on an inhale, three-legged down dog. Inhaling here, exhale, forward to a three-legged plank. Inhaling and plank, exhale, three-legged chaturanga. Both legs meet in up dog. And exhale, back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, left foot between the hands, warrior one. Inhaling here, exhale, interlacing the hands, base the spine, back bend here. And as you fold forward to the inside of that left knee. And slowly arms come up on an inhale, warrior one. Exhale, opening to a warrior two. Inhale, reversing the warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhales, reverse the warrior. And exhale, cartwheeling hands down. Left leg comes up to a three-legged down dog. Inhale, forward three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Both legs meet in up dog. And exhale, back to a downward facing dog. Inhale as you bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walking or hopping, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sitting back in chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to the heart center, Uttanasana. Inhale as you sit back in chair pose, Utkatasana. And exhale, planting the palms, coming into Bakasana or crow pose. We're just playing around with it. Staying here for 2 to 3 breaths. Your next exhale option to shoot your legs back to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale as the right leg comes up. Exhale, right foot between the hand, coming into your high lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale, left arm underneath the right, elbows away from the chest. Inhale as you take a slight back bend. Exhale, coming into your warrior three, eagle arms. Inhaling here. Exhale, standing up, left leg over the right, full eagle. And slowly bending forward, left leg comes back. Hands come down to a standing split. Inhale, left hand to the left hip, twisting and opening towards the left for Ardha Chandrasana. The left palm comes back down. Inhale as the right hand comes to your right hip, and exhale, opening to the right. Reverse half moon. Right palm comes back down. Inhaling, hands to heart center, warrior three. Exhale, coming back to a crescent lunge. Inhaling here, exhale, opening to a warrior two. Inhales, reverse the warrior. And exhale, coming into extended side angle, maybe taking the bind if it's in your practice. And slowly opening those arms back up, straightening the right leg, coming into a Trikonasana or triangle pose. Next exhale, left palm comes down. Framing that right foot, left foot can come in a little bit, coming into your pyramid as you fold over that right leg. And then bending the right knee again. Hands come out in front, coming into a standing split. And coming into half moon again, left hand to the left hip, twisting and opening to the left. Maybe this time coming into a bind. We're falling out of it, coming right back into it. Maybe right hand comes to heart center. And then opening back up that bind. The left palm comes down. Again, the right hand to the right hip, twisting and opening to the right. Option to bend that left knee, taking a bind. Option left hand to heart center. And then opening back up here, right palm back down to the mat. Hands to heart center, warrior three. And then coming back to your high lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale, hands come to the inside of that right foot out to the side, preparing for lizard pose. So inhaling here, exhale, forearms come down to the mat, coming into a lizard or keeping your palms there. Option to come out of it in Ekapada Kunjanyasana, palms come back down, slowly tilting forward. And then coming back to Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale as the left leg comes up. Exhale, left foot between your hands, coming into your high lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale, right arm underneath the left, elbows away from the chest. And taking a back bend. Then slowly coming into your warrior three with eagle arms. Coming up, right leg over the left, full eagle. Maybe folding forward. And that right leg's gonna come back to a warrior three with eagle arms. Palms come down to the mat, standing split. Right hand to the right hip, twisting and opening to the right. And right palm comes down, standing split. Left hand to left hip, twisting and opening to the left. And left palm comes down, inhaling here. Exhale, hands to the heart center and coming back to your high lunge. Inhaling here and exhale, opening to a warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. And exhale, coming into extended side angle, maybe taking the bind. And then straightening the left leg, coming into triangle back pose. And then the right palm comes down, squaring off your hips, folding over the left leg. Bending the left knee and coming back into a standing split. And coming into half moon again, right hand to the right hip, twisting and opening to the right. Bending the right knee, option for a bind. Maybe taking your left hand to your heart center. And slowly releasing. Right palm comes down, back to a standing split. Left hand to the left hip as you twist and open to the left. Option to take a bind, bending the right knee. Right hand to heart center. And then opening back up. Left palm comes back down. Hands come back to heart center, warrior three, and then coming back to a high lunge. Then inhaling here. Exhale, hands to the inside of the left foot, preparing for lizard pose. So staying on your palms, you're coming down to your forearms. And feeling a nice opening in the hips here. Then planting the palms, maybe coming out of it through Ekapada Kunjanyasana, balancing on your legs, your elbows, triceps, and then back to Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling through your nose and out through your mouth. And then inhale, bending the knees, gazing forward. Exhale, walking or floating feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale as the arms come all the way up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Getting hot in the sun. Inhale your arms back up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right knee to nose. And then the right foot comes between your hands, coming back into your high lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale, hands to the heart center, twisting over to the right. Staying here or opening up those arms, or maybe coming into the bind. Gazing over that right shoulder. And then slowly coming back up to your high lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale, hands to the heart center, coming back into a warrior three. Inhaling here. Exhale, palms come down for standing split. Inhale as you come back to a warrior three, hands to heart center. Exhale, back to a standing split. And inhale, hands to heart center, back to a warrior three. Exhale, bring your left knee forward. Left peace fingers around the left big toe, or just holding onto the knee as you extend the leg out in front of you. Staying here, opening it out to the left side. Maybe the gaze goes over your right shoulder. And the left foot comes back forward, right palm to the outside of the left foot or the knee. Gazing over that left side. And then slowly both hands up overhead. Inhaling here. Exhale back to a warrior three. Inhaling here. Exhale back to a high lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale, opening to a warrior two. Inhales, reverse the warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Coming into the bind, gazing over the left shoulder. Looking at your right foot, maybe walking the left foot to meet the right. Inhales, you bring the weight in the left leg. Exhale, maybe straightening that right leg out to the side. Birds of paradise. That right leg comes back down. Weight in the right leg as you extend that left leg out and balance on the right leg. Slowly coming back, opening up the arms. Inhale, reversing the warrior. And exhale, cartwheeling hands around the right leg. Right leg comes to a three-legged down dog. Inhale, forward three-legged plank. Optional chin stand. And meeting back in chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, left foot between your hands, high lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale, hands to heart center, warrior three. Inhaling here, exhale, standing split. Inhale, hands back to heart center, warrior three. Exhale, standing split. Inhale, hands back to heart center, warrior three. And exhale, bringing that right knee into the chest, taking hold of the right peace fingers around the right big toes, or the knee, and extending that leg out in front. Inhaling here. Exhale, opening that leg out to the side. Inhaling here. Exhale, maybe that right leg comes back to center, left arm to the outside of that right foot as you twist and open to the right. Inhaling here. And exhaling. And then bringing both arms up overhead, right leg out in front. Inhaling here. Exhale, hands to the heart center, warrior three. Inhaling here. Exhale, high lunge. Inhaling and exhale, open to warrior two. Inhales, reverse the warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, coming into the bind. Gazing over the right shoulder. And then looking down at the left foot, walking the right foot in to meet the left, balancing your weight on the right leg, slowly rising up, maybe extending that left leg out to the side. And the left leg comes down, balancing the weight in the left leg, Extending the right leg up. And right foot comes down, opening up those arms. Inhale to reverse the warrior. Exhale, cartwheeling hands down. Left leg to a three-legged down dog. Inhale, forward three-legged plank, optional. Chins down. Meeting back in chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Pedaling the legs out. Inhales, the right leg comes up. Oh, you know what we forgot to do the last time? We forgot to do our nice core engagements. Inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left knee to nose. And inhale, back up. Exhale, just bring the left leg down to meet the right. Inhale, taking a recentering flow, forward into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, bringing it over to the left, down to the left wrist, over to the right, back to the right elbow, and back to a three-legged down dog. Inhaling here. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, over to the left, down the left wrist, over to the right wrist, back to the right elbow, back to a three-legged down dog. Inhaling here. Exhale, right foot between your hands, coming back to your high lunge. Inhaling here. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart center, slowly coming into a warrior three. Bringing your palms down, standing split. Now you're gonna bring your hands back to your heart center, bringing your left knee into your chest, preparing for dancer, right arm out in front, left hand by the side, and kicking that left foot into the hand. We will get to the twisted lunge on the other side as well. I knew that sequence seemed a little short on that left side. So inhaling here. And exhale, slowly coming up. Left heel into your right hip flexor, hands to heart center. Slowly bowing forward. Deep stretch here. And then as always, option to come into an arm balance, bending the elbows, kicking that right leg straight back behind you. Coming out of it, how you came into it, right foot down, hands to heart center, and slowly hugging your left knee into your chest and releasing the left foot to meet the right foot, shaking it out. And inhale as you bring your arms up overhead, and exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot between the hands, high lunge. Hands come to heart centers, you twist over to the left. Option to stay here, opening up those arms, coming into a bind. Slowly coming back up to a high lunge. Palms come down, left leg comes back to a downward facing dog. Inhale forward into a plank, and exhale coming down to our forearms. The right forearm comes to parallel the top of the mat, coming over into the right side. Left forearm down, coming over onto the left side. Right forearm down, coming over to the right side. Left forearm down, coming over to the left. And then coming back into a forearm plank. Bringing the left palm into the mat and the right palm, inhaling in plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale as you bend your knees, gazing through. Exhale, walking or hopping, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. So now we'll come to our poses on the other side. Inhale as your arms come all the way up overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Bringing it over to the right, down the right wrist, over to the left, back to the left elbow, and back up. Inhaling here. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, over to the right, down to the right wrist, over to the left, back to the left elbow, and back up. Inhaling here. Exhale, left foot between the hands, high lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale, hands come to heart center, warrior three. Inhaling here. Exhale, hugging the right knee into the chest, preparing for dancer pose. Right palm out to the side, left arm out in front, kicking the foot into the hand. Slowly coming back up, right heel to the inner left hip crease, hands to heart center, slowly bowing forward. Holding here for a couple of breaths. And then bending those elbows, maybe coming into the arm balance, kicking that left leg up behind you. And coming out of it how you came into it. Hands come back to heart center, slowly rising up, shaking the right leg out to meet the left. And inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale as the right leg comes up. Exhale, your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, your right knee to your left elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, your right knee to your nose. And then bring your right foot between your hands, coming into a high lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale, opening to a warrior two. Inhale, reversing the warrior. And exhale, straighten the right leg, Trikonasana. Holding here for a couple of breaths. Left palm comes down as you fold over that right leg. And then bring your hands, your left hand to the inside or the outside of the right foot, coming into right hand to the right hip, coming into revolve triangle. And the right palm comes back down, bending the right knee, coming into a three-legged down dog. As you bend your knee, open your hip, option to flip your dog. And bring that right palm back down, three-legged down dog here. Inhaling, bring your right knee to your right elbow, coming back to your arm balance. Maybe this time, coming into a chin stand. And back to the arm balance, back to a plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left knee to nose. And bring the left foot between your hands and coming into a high lunge. Inhaling here. And exhale, opening to a warrior two. Inhales, reverse the warrior. And exhale, straightening the left leg, coming into a triangle pose. Right palm comes down, squaring off the hips. Pyramid pose. Left hand to the left hip, right hand to the inside or the outside of that left foot or to a block. Twisting and opening to the left. And then the left palm comes back down. And inhaling, what did I do last time? We'll just bend that left knee, coming back to a three-legged down dog. As you inhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Flipping the dog. Left palm comes back down, three-legged down dog. The inhale, left knee to left elbow. Option to take the arm balance and the chin stand. Back to the arm balance and back to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling through your nose and out through your mouth. On an inhale, gazing forward, bending the knees. Exhale, walking or hopping, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms come all the way up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Taking that right leg out wide to the side. Feet are parallel. You're going to inhale as you take your hands to your waist, taking a back bend. And exhale, folding forward. Palms underneath your shoulders. And bring your right palm directly underneath your chest. You'll bring the left arm up. And the left palm comes down, bring the right arm up. One more on each side, right palm down, left arm up. Left palm down, right arm up. And bringing both palms directly underneath your shoulders. Option here to tuck your crown of your head down to your mat and come into a tripod. Option to stay here, coming into our core work. Inhaling, bringing those legs to 90 degrees. Exhale, opening. Inhale, up. Exhale, close. Inhale, 90. Exhale, open. Inhale, up. Exhale, closed. Inhale, open. Down. Exhale, open. Inhale, up. And exhale, close. And coming out of this position whenever you feel is comfortable. You're going to inhale as you take your hands to your heart center. Exhale, bending the right knee as the left toes come up. Deep stretch, inner left thigh. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bending the left knee as the right toes come up. And inhale, back up. Exhale, bending. Inhale, up. Exhale, bending. And then inhale, back up. Exhale, folding forward. And inhale, hands to your hips. Exhale, slowly coming up. You're going to bring your right toes out in front, facing forward to the front of the mat. And coming into a warrior two, facing the front of the mat. Inhale to reverse the warrior. And exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. Coming back to a plank pose. Coming over onto the right side for Vashisthasana. Left arm comes up. Option to stay here, coming into Yogi Toe Walk. Taking that left leg straight up. Left foot comes on top to meet the right. Left palm down, inhaling here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to a plank. Exhale, over to the left side, Vashisthasana. Option to take the right peace fingers around the right big toe. Right leg on top of the left. Palm comes back down for plank pose. Inhaling here, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale as you take your left leg up. Exhale, left foot between your hands, paralleling your feet to the sidewall. Inhaling as you gaze up. And exhale, folding forward. Option for one more inversion. So I'm going to do the extending your elbows back behind you. Crown of the head onto the mat. Slowly, wherever you are, Engaging the core as you come down, palms directly underneath the shoulders. We'll take one more set of dandasanas on each side. Inhaling, hands to the heart center. Exhale, bending the right knee as the left toes come up. Inhaling back up. Exhale, bending as the right toes come up. Inhale up, exhale, bend. Inhale up and exhale, bend. And then inhale up, exhale, forward fold. Hands to your hips on an inhale, exhale, slowly coming up. Left toes turn out, coming into a warrior two. Inhale, reversing the warrior. And exhale, cartwheeling hands down, back to a plank pose. Inhaling in plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Coming down onto our knees, so we're coming into a tabletop position. So we're just gonna demonstrate again peacock. So if your wrists are at all sore, so just kind of taking a nice wrist stretch. Or you can always come like that. So for peacock pose, your fingers are gonna be facing towards your abdomen. You're gonna bend your elbows, your triceps come into your belly and straighten the legs out behind you. And slowly coming out of it. Again, taking that wrist stretch, just kind of rolling your wrists from side to side. Option to try that peacock one more time. Bending the elbows into the abdomen. Legs straight back behind you. The head is lifted. And coming out of it. And again, taking that nice wrist stretch. And then we're just gonna come to sit on our heels. So your toes are gonna be tucked under. So you're gonna get a nice plantar fascia stretch in your feet. So holding here for a little bit longer. And from here, we're just gonna come into a shoulder stretch. So coming back into a tabletop. You'll inhale as your right arm comes up. Exhale, right arm through. Left arm can come back up and over. Maybe coming around, taking hold of the right upper thigh. And slowly coming out of it. Right arm back up and then bring the right palm down. Inhale as you take your left arm up. Exhale, left arm through. Right arm can come up and over, grabbing hold of the left upper thigh. And taking that right palm back down, unthreading the needle. We'll inhale, taking a back bend or looking up at the sky. Exhale, rounding the spine, looking at your navel. Coming back to a neutral gaze. And bringing your toes back, coming into a plank pose. Inhaling in plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling here and exhaling. And dropping those forearms down to the mat, coming into a dolphin pose. Staying in dolphin, or option to take some kick ups into a forearm stand. So my driveway is a little uneven, so the balance has been a little tricky. If you're in your forearm stand, you always have the option to bend your knees into scorpion. Coming back into your full forearm stand. Remember, take 3 kick ups on one side, 3 on the other. And coming out of the pose, we'll all meet in wide-legged child's pose. And coming back into a tabletop position. Again, we'll tuck our toes under and sit back on our heels for our nice foot stretch. Inhaling here and exhaling. Palms come down, back to a tabletop. You tuck your legs under, coming into a downward facing dog, pedaling the legs out. On an inhale, that right leg comes up, bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, right knee to your right wrist, paralleling your shin, getting ready for a pigeon pose. So inhales, you take a back bend, and exhale, folding over that right shin. There's another optional shoulder stretch here. So you can take your left arm, thread it underneath your right. That right arm can come up, back and around, grabbing hold for your right big toe. Slowly coming out of it. Slowly bringing your arms up, bending the left knee. Option to take a quad stretch here, or if you want to try king pigeon, that left foot comes into the left elbow crease, right arm up and over, grabbing hold of left fingertips. Slowly coming out of it. If you'd like to transition through a pigeon headstand, option to do that. So you're going to bring your crown, you're going to interlace your hands, bring the crown of your head down to the mat, and slowly kicking up into your pigeon. And then to transition, we'll kick our right leg straight up to meet our left and bend our left knee. Holding there. And slowly engaging your core, you're going to come down into a pigeon on your left side. So your left foot, if you're not going through that transition, just bringing your left foot through, paralleling to the top of the mat. Inhales, you take a back bend here, and exhale, folding forward. Option again to take the shoulder stretch. That right arm would come up, this time threading underneath the left arm. Left arm up and over, grabbing hold for that left big toe. And bringing that left palm back down, working yourself back up, bending the right knee, taking a quad stretch, or maybe coming into that king pigeon pose. And slowly releasing that right foot down. Then again, option to come through the headstand one more time, just make it even. We do it on coming up from each side, so the crown of your head into the interlacing your fingers, engaging your core, slowly coming up. And this time, instead of transitioning the other side, just bring both legs straight up. Hey, honey. What? 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 Mm-hmm. What? Why what? Honey, why? Oh, you want water? Yeah. Oh, I see you with that one. Billy can get you water. That's a doable thing. Here, I'll get you water. Okay. Come on. Come on, I'll get you water. Okay. And slowly coming down and coming into a wide-legged child's pose. And again, we're going to come back into that stretching of our feet. So tucking those toes under, sitting back on those heels, deep stretch again in the plantar fascia. And then we're just going to bring our feet in front of us. We're coming into a cross-legged seated position. Bring our left foot to the inside of the right foot. Right peace fingers around the right big toes, left arm up, extending over to the right side. Inhale back up, arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. And inhaling back up, taking that left hand around to the outside of the right foot, extending that right foot out to the left. Deep stretch here. Bending that right knee on top of the left. Inhaling, coming up, and exhale, folding over those knees. Coming back up, we'll take the right foot into the inner left thigh, left piece fingers on the left big toe, arm up overhead, and coming over to the left, gazing under the right armpit. And inhaling back up, exhale, folding over the left leg. And taking that right hand to the outside of the left foot as you bring it out to the side, over to the right. And then bending the left knee on top of the right knee. Inhaling up and exhale, folding over. And slowly coming back up. We're going to take shin on top of shin. So right shin parallel to the front of the mat, left shin on top of the right shin. Inhaling as you come up to a back bend. And exhale, walking your hands out in front of you. And slowly walking back up, reversing feet, left foot, shin down first, right over left. Inhale as you take a back bend. Exhale, walking those hands out in front of you. And slowly coming up. Bringing both knees up in front of you. Coming down to your back. And taking a couple of back bends here. Inhale, coming up into the bridge. Interlacing the hands. Slowly coming down until I bring those legs from side to side. And then inhale, taking it up. Exhaling. And slowly coming down. When shall I bring the legs from side to side? And we're coming to our final and last back bend. So option to take a bridge, restorative bridge, or if you want that full wheel, planting your palms by your ears. Inhale, coming up and exhaling. And slowly taking it down, one vertebra at a time. Coming into a happy baby, grabbing the outside of the feet, rocking from side to side. And then hugging your knees into your chest, rocking them over to the right side. Gentle spinal twist, gaze over the left. And bringing your knees into your chest and over to the left side, gazing over your right shoulder. And then hugging your knees into your chest, giving one final squeeze. Before you extend your arms and legs out in front of you, palms facing up by your side. And come into your final resting pose. I leave you here, take as long as you would like. Hopefully you're in some place that's calm and relaxing. And I'll see you probably next week.